What is the most important thing that hamstrings do as you run? Hey guys, it's JP, and today I'm going to talk more about the role of the hamstrings as you run and why this even matters from a performance and injury standpoint. Now, many people think that the most important thing it does is to help you move forward. And technically it does, but not for the reason most people may think. Let me explain. Many coaches and runners think that the main role of the hamstrings is to create a pulling action against the ground to move you forward. The stronger the pull, the farther forward you will move with each step. Now, remember that your running speed can be determined by step length, which is how big the step you take is, multiplied by step rate, which is how fast you take those steps. Increasing any of these variables will increase your speed. With this in mind, it would be that the hamstrings help the most with increasing your step length. However, this is actually not the main function of the hamstrings, and this becomes more clear as you look at the data when people run at faster speeds, such as when you sprint. If you take a look at research from Tim Dorn and his colleagues, where they recorded the forces involved as you run, you will notice that peak forces occur around this phase. At this point, the foot is actually not on the ground, but rather in the air as the foot swings in front of the body. During this phase, the hamstrings work in a manner to prevent the leg from fully extending out in front of you. Now, why does this matter? If it didn't do this, your leg would completely straighten and it would land farther away from you. If it does this, it would take longer for the leg to go behind you to prepare for the propulsion phase. Instead, the hamstrings prevent the leg from straightening out so it lands closer to your body. By doing so, this allows you to get to the propulsion phase quicker and overall makes the running cycle quicker. If the running cycle is quicker, this means you are taking quicker steps. If we go back to the equation on speed, this shows this works primarily on the step rate part of it. So actually, the hamstrings work more to help you take quicker steps, more so than help you take bigger steps. This is supported by looking at muscle activity at fast paces, as step rate or cadence matters more at that point. This is why you see a spike in hamstring activity as you run at those fast paces. Now, why does this all matter? Well, since the hamstrings actually work the most during this phase, it may be beneficial to incorporate hamstring exercises that train the area in that manner. This would involve eccentric exercises, which are exercises involving the target muscle to work while it's lengthening, like seen here. Also, this can help if someone is recovering from a hamstring strain. If the person is trying to get back into sprinting, you can start at a lower step rate or cadence and build up. As the hamstrings recover, it will be able to handle the demands of taking quicker steps. Now, I do want to mention that this is just for educational purposes. If someone is recovering from an injury, this requires a more individualized assessment. And that's all for the video. I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you would share this with another runner or coach that would enjoy it. And as always, thank you for watching.